Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars. Let's do it. Our first one is from Funk Epitome. Dresses and tops for women, 700 rupees.
Is it available?
Yes, it's available. Are you interested?
Is it a fixed price or slightly negotiable?
It's a very low price. No negotiations, please.
Okay, but it's used one. As per calculation, it is go on 350 to 400. 700 is too much.
Then don't buy it.
If I put more 300 extra, I'll get brand new one. What you say?
Cool. Buy a brand new one then.
No problem. Okay, I don't know where to buy this dresses and top. Will you suggest me which shop? If you can give me all what you have, give me a cheap price, so I can buy all.
I bought all these items for over 1,000 rupees. I'm selling for a fair price. If this is not in your budget, we have nothing to discuss, as I already said no negotiations.
Okay, not interested.
Okay. Well, this is a great example that proves the beggars when they say they can get something somewhere else, they usually can't, with this beggar actually asking for recommendations on where to go get this new. This next one is by Palians.
Looking for graffiti artists. Serious, please comment nicely. Howdy, I have an exterior wall that we would like to offer to anyone out there who can paint a mural of our choice, and yours. Depends, of course. You supply paint and work, and we will offer free wall space. Shoot me a message. Thanks.
The only winner here would be the beggar. They wouldn't have to pay for the paint, the work, and they'd end up with a mural that they choose because at the end of the day, you know that the artist isn't going to have a say in it. They're just there to paint it. This next one is from Megan Panda.
I am hiring for a full-time babysitter to watch an infant Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Location, Begging NC. Pay is $100 per week, and payday the 1st and the 20th of every month. Bonus pay is offered for weekend care. You must have a license and car. Interviews will be at the Beg Bojangles in the dining room June 4th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Bring a copy of your license and your resume. Text 888-BEG-BEGS if you would like to interview. Job types, full-time, part-time. Pay $100 to $150 per week. The schedule is an 8-hour shift, day shift, night shift, on-call, weekend availability. Ability to commute and relocate, North Carolina. Reliably commute or planning to relocate before starting work, required. Experience, babysitting 3 years required. License certification, CPR certification required. Work location, in person.
First of all, of course the work location's gonna be in person. Who the fuck is gonna do remote babysitting? Like they're gonna sit their kid in a room and have somebody babysit them through a computer monitor? It just wouldn't work. Secondly, I feel like for how much this beggar is asking from somebody, the dollar amount just doesn't line up with that. This next one is by Dreary Persona.
Hi, can you help me? My assignment in programming.
Sure, what do you need? Since it's an assignment, don't expect me to give you the full answer.
But it's my semi-final.
I got into university about 5 days ago. Can't guarantee I help you, but what's your question?
This is my assignment. Write a program in C to display the cube of the numbers up to given integers.
This is a pretty easy one. I'm typing it on my phone. Can't test it. I'm not 100% that's what you need, but it's a good start. Here's the code. Forgot a semicolon on the return statement.
This is my assignment. Can you solve this one? Write a program in C to display the cube of the numbers up to a given integer. Test data, input numbers of the terms 5, expected output, number is 1 and cube of the 1 is 1, number is 2 and cube of the 2 is 8, Number is 3 and cube of the 3 is 27. Number is 4 and cube of the 4 is 64. Number is 5 and cube of the 5 is 125.
It's the code I gave you. You just have to modify it a bit.
That is the full.
Use the code I gave you as a sample and modify it to meet your criteria. It's pretty easy. If you can't even do that, you don't quite deserve to pass that subject.
Yes, please solve that. That's my semi-final.
I'm helping you more by not 100% solving it. Use your head and notes to understand the code and modify it to your needs. If you can't even do that, you'll have a lot of trouble later.
Okay.
Definitely seems like this beggar bit off a bit more than they could chew in terms of what kind of career they were looking for. I can't really imagine them doing big things when they're asking other people to do their work. This next one is from Little Hornet Phil.
Driver with a large truck or van wanted for move from San Diego to Washington State. Looking for driver with truck or large van who wants to go to Central Washington State. I would pay 2/3 of the fuel and would need help loading and unloading the vehicle. Approximate time June 3rd to June 30th, 2023, would be moving about a large room's worth of stuff. I would be traveling with you and my 2 cats. I'd pay for 1 or 2 overnight stops for rest and sleep, your own room. I'd pay $100 for your services after completion, unloading in Washington.
While this beggar may be offering to pay for things and whatnot, I just feel like at the end of said trip, the person who's with the truck and offering the help is gonna be out money rather than up money. This next one is by Our Ad 8095.
My mother usually goes to Tony and Guy for haircut, styling, and facials. Unfortunately, because of good reviews, I decided to take my mother to Style Waves. But seems like reviews are fake, really unprofessional people, bad service, and lacking in experienced stylists. Hairstylist, though, claimed as senior stylist, but lacks basic haircutting and styling knowledge. Facial professional, though, good, but lacks professional touch. Not a good experience at all. They need to up their game to stay in business, and should not waste customers' money.
Dear Super Beggy, as I remember you visited last Sunday with your mother, you were very happy with the service at the time. Even I asked you the feedback we take, every single feedback, seriously. But in your case, you were expecting some free service, which was not given. That made you post this review. Anyway, we are sorry we did not meet your expectation of free service. Keep visiting us for the good service. We'll try our best to serve you. The sad thing is, out of this, I'm more inclined to believe the response from the owner because based on how this beggar just ranted in this review, you know nothing was wrong with their visit. They just didn't get what they were probably expecting, which was that free service. This next one is by Insanely Flower 120.
Full-time nanny. Full-time nanny in and out. Desired nannying experience and childcare. Hello, everyone. I'm looking for a loving, honest, caring, smart nanny to help me in my home with my 2 baby girls ages 3 and 4. I work in the medical field, so I work a lot of hours, and I'm not able to be home the majority of the day, and my husband travels for work. I'm just looking for the right nanny who is not all about getting a paycheck every week. I will not hire someone who only wants the money. I need someone who is honestly going to help me and care for my children. Pay $70 a week for the first 2 months. Pay will move up if I decide to keep you. Must be okay working in a home with cameras and surveillance. Must pass a background check and fingerprinting. Meal prep, activities.
So let me get this straight. You can actually afford surveillance on your home, cameras on your home, you work in the medical field, your husband clearly travels for work, so I would assume he does well, and you can't afford to pay somebody more than $70 a fucking week? Wow. Good luck. This next one is by Davergees. The context with this one is, decided not to trade a dirt bike for some hand tools, and Buddy didn't like it. 1977 Suzuki TS250.
I hope only the worst for you. Get fucked, cunt.
Again, I'm super glad we didn't meet.
Well, I'm nice until someone does something to make me mad or rude. Hey, just wanted to quickly say sorry for earlier. Sorry that you're such a foreskin chewing, ball sucking, asshole munching, toe nibbling dickhead. I bet your mama a hoe.
The beggar claims they're nice until someone does something to make them mad or rude, but yet I think they just wake up mad or rude. They probably blink wrong and they're pissed off the rest of the week. This next one is from Front Sound 7057.
A friend of mine and their wife are looking for a cheap, mid-sized pickup, preferably 4x4. Life has served up a shitty series of unfortunate events. Multiple vehicle failures, having to move, plus a loss of current employment. Makes everything a touch more difficult. Mid-capacity V6 is kind of ideal for fuel economy. They would prefer it not be a Dodge or older that 1990. Show me what you have out there. Budget is nil. Future payments are a possibility.
I don't know why, but something tells me this isn't for a friend of theirs. It's under the guise of being for a friend of theirs. And our final one is by CLA 7997.
Please read carefully before DMing me. Hey, I have a bunch of number of Fiverr thumbnails that I need for my gigs that I started after my YouTube. You can choose the amount of thumbnails you want to make. If you're a good graphic designer willing to spend some time helping me out, I'm interested in you. Please note that you need to have previous best work samples of your work. I am not looking for a YouTube thumbnail. This is a Fiverr thumbnail. Do not give me price ranges. This is an unpaid request and is totally optional if you'd like to participate. Do not send me a DM with just, "Hi," or "I'm a graphics designer." That's not what I need to know. I need to know if you're willing to participate with some of your sample work. If you're further interested, please feel free to DM me at begging. Aside from giving price range, everything is always negotiable.
I'm not really sure if I fully understand this, but I feel like the beggar has a Fiverr that they're offering services on for thumbnails that they're not actually making themselves and trying to outsource the work but collect all the money? I don't know, I could have misunderstood this, but that's what I got from that. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons, have a great day and stay safe out there.